Basic Nerf here, and today I'm here to bring you a 10-month review on the Condor 7-pocket chest rig, aka the Condor Commando chest rig. Now, I basically used this for about 10 months of my Nerf career, almost the past year actually. I picked this up around June of 2012 for Camarillo Humans vs. Zombies Summer 2012. And I nerfed with it until pretty much, I would say April 2013, so it's about 10-11 months, and you know, it's been with me through a lot of great games and battles in HVZ, and I'm here to give you a review on what I've learned. So pretty much, I'm not going to go over everything again. If you watch my previous video, then I pretty much gave all the points there and highlights of it. So I'm here to give you more of the cons and smaller things that I noticed operating this chest rig. Now, it's still a good chest rig, don't get me wrong, it's still a good piece of gear. But I switched over to a Molly chest rig because Molly is more compatible. It's customizable, this is not. I wanted to switch over to that just so I can, start buying gear for that instead of just buying a whole new big piece of gear or equipment. So with this, again, it features the 3 double stack 8K mag pouches, which is the secret for holding these 18 dart mags. Now the thing I noticed about the Molly chest rig versus this is that this is kind of just built a little bit higher, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like in my Molly chest rig, Lancer Tactical modular chest rig with its mag pouches, it's a little bit lower, and I just feel a little bit more comfortable with it personally. There's nothing wrong with having high mag pouches, and nothing wrong with having the mag pouches this high. It's just that since you're using 18 dart mags, which are pretty long in itself, I think you might want to find lower mag pouches, just so you don't get caught up with things happening up here. There's more room for you to do things up here, like reload your blaster. The other thing I noticed was that the side pouches, they're great, and they're a great size. Whenever I buy side pouches now, or utility pouches for my Molly chest rig, I'm pretty much looking something to comparable to this size, because it's a nice, good size. And it's very secure, it's got Velcro. And you can, it's got a buckle here, so you can buckle it in. So you can put whatever you want here. In my HVZ games, I put socks on the left side, and usually camera/cell phone, wallet, keys, or in the right pocket. These pockets are they're a bit high. I have to straighten my arms a little bit, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I want things to be as smooth as possible with as less strain, with the least amount of strain. That way I can access my items and things quickly. Whatever I need, I can access it quickly. And these pockets just feel a bit too high for my taste. Again, they're a good size. You can put something like a small blaster here, like a Snapfire, maybe a hammer shot. But since they're just so high, you're gonna have to pull back kind of like an awkward angle just to pull it out. You can't really pull it out that fast. I remember I tried sticking a Snapfire 8 in the center pocket here, in which it came. But with the 18 dart mags and the compressed kind of space, it just felt a little crowded here. I used it for HVZ, the sidearm here, and I pretty much ditched it after a couple of missions because it was kind of like on my solar plexus area / stomach. It didn't really feel that comfortable to me personally, so I just ditched that. The radio pouch here, extremely handy. My cell phone would go here. It's fairly easy to just access it. Of course you're not really going to be doing it under pressure, but it's nice to just have your cell phone here, where you're not going to really be falling most of the time. The price point for this is still extremely good, $20 to $25, depending on where you look and what store you buy it from. So that's great, because this is still it's a very complete rig, and I feel like I'll still be comfortable using this. I've had a smaller male friend around 14 use this with success. I've had a female friend use it with success. And I've even seen people in Australia nerfing use a very similar style chest rig to this, and I'm sure they've had success as well. Now, since this rig is a bit higher than my Molly chest rig, that can give you a bonus, because you can put battle belts here if you would like. This is the lining for the Condor battle belt. You need a rigger's belt or some kind of belt to go through here, but I feel like this can go fairly well here, like there's enough room in the hip area. Lastly, one of the wee small bit downsides is that the rig is a little bit hard to get off. The only way to get it off is to unsnap the back here and then pretty much get it out over your head. And you know, it's not the easiest. It's not that bad, but you know, it's just a lot of other rigs out there, you can remove them much more easier. I'd recommend this to people who want to buy a solid starting rig. You know, something they'll be able to throw on 6 extra mags on and just go into the field and play Nerf with. I'll give you a link in the description to Airsoft GI, one of the many sites where you can buy this at. Again, this comes in tan, black, olive drab green, and ACU. So again, you know, this is just, it's still a good rig over time, you know. I put it on, I haven't worn this probably since April. I haven't really used it since April, but I put it back on and it still feels good. I remember all the good memories that came back with this, of, you know, of all the games it's been through with me and all the performances I've used it in, all the clutch moments, the close moments where I managed to still pull out mags from. You know, it's still a good piece of equipment. I won't be using too many videos with this. Again, you don't really see me using my chest rigs in my FPS videos, in my GoPro videos. But you know, you'll probably see my friends use this more often. I'll lend it out to them. And yeah, that's my review again, guys. Feel free to leave questions if you have any on this thing. I feel like I've covered it a lot in my review video. I feel like I covered it a lot in the HVZ Loadout video for 2012, summer 2012, and winter actually. And I feel like I've covered up the small points here, the smaller final points in this video, but feel free to leave questions if you have any. So yeah, this is my review, 10-month review on the Condor 7 pocket chest rig. You know, highly recommend this if you're, you know, getting into Nerf a little bit more seriously, quote unquote, and want to, you know, hold more mags than hold more rounds. And basic Nerf, peace out.